Hi, I want to show you how I make my name tags. I'm going to make them in Adobe Illustrator. I'm going to start by making the outline of my tag. I'm going to make a simple rectangle. You can make it any size you want. And then I'm going to make a second rectangle that is a little bit wider and a little bit skinnier than the first. And then next I'm going to make my tag or the hole for my tag to go through. And I like to make it 0.2 inches. This is just for my string to go through. I'm going to go ahead and line them all up to see where I'm at. And I just do a left alignment or a center alignment. And then I'm going to drag it over to the left. And I'm going to move my hole over. The hole doesn't have to be perfect now. I will fix it later. I grab both my rectangles and I go over to the Pathfinder tool and I unite them to create one shape. I'm now going to grab my pen tool and just remove that anchor point to get the shape of my tag. I'm now going to add my name. For this example, I am just going to use Twinkle. After I have my name, I'm going to line it up where I want it, and then I'm going to do a right click to create the outline. This will allow you to laser. I'm then going to go to the path and unite it to combine everything together. I want to add an outline just to thicken up the font a little bit and give it a little bit more thickness once it's lasered. I like to use the round corners, and you can always click the preview button to see how it looks, to see if you want to make some more changes to it. Then I'm going to select everything and unite it again to make sure everything is joined together. I want to make sure the name is where I want it. I'm going to go ahead and make it just a little bit larger and center it. Now I'm going to go ahead and make a copy of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to engrave one of them and cut out the second one. I have already gone ahead and moved it over to Lightburn now, where I'm going to cut my file. So this one I'm going to go ahead and turn green, which is my engrave settings. And I am going to engrave this one and go over the past 3 times with my normal engrave settings, just to make sure I have a nice deep cut. You can use whatever settings you want. I just like doing the 3 passes on it so I can have more attention to it closer. And this looks like it's ready to cut. Okay. So this is the second pass on the laser. You can kind of see at the very top the different colors. I really like doing the multiple passes on it, because this allows me to stop the laser at any time if I decide that I don't want to go deeper. This is an actual speed for the laser. I have not sped this up or slowed it down. The reason I am doing an engraving is so that my twinkle, once I cut it out, I can put it in there and do a partial inset. I do this to thicken, or I do this to add a little bit of strength, and it'll make it a little bit stronger, so as you handle these tags, they're less likely to break. It also makes it really easy to line it up perfectly because the letters will just snap in place. I'm using an Aeon Mira 9 for this example. We are almost done engraving and we're about to start cutting. For the backer wood, I'm using 1/4 inch Baltic birch. And then for my cutout of Twinkle, I will be using 1/8 inch Baltic birch. Here I'm cutting out the name Twinkle on 1/4 inch Baltic birch. I did add a little bit of masking there, but I didn't wait long enough after I painted it, so it started to come up a little bit. Whenever I put the letters in, I'm going to just put a small amount of glue on the back side of it and then put them in place. Sorry, the video got a little bit cut off there. But you can see how the letters set in the engraving. And I like to do this just so they won't break off on me. And I added a little bit of glue to my cardboard so I could just dip the letters in to help get a nice even coating on the back. And that's it. That is how I make my tags.